Hello everyone and welcome back. We are actually here in Inazuma for a certain reason. Let's get this butterfly. That is not the reason, but it is something that I want to do. Today I've decided, we are going to keep going with the Larua story quests. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do, but it's probably going to be Hu Tao's. But before we get there, we do have a couple things to take care of. That's why we're in Inazuma. First of all, we have some achievements in the Challenger series. Vicious Circle. Unleash 5 elemental bursts within 15 seconds. Oh, we got that in Child Story Quest. I thought it was going to be something about his story quests with the unending ruin guards, but apparently we were the unending ones. Wow. Alright, I think that's the only achievement there. Lovely. And then over here, we have quite a bit of mail. And it was Ayaka's birthday, apparently. So, a lot of these look like special mails, so a thank you gift from Paimon. Okay, I wanted to collect them all at once just for maximum satisfaction. So I'm not sure what the impetus was for this, but apparently we got a thank you gift. Thank you for the thank you gift, Paimon. Special check-in event reward. I do not remember this, but thank you nonetheless. Gifts of encounter, same as the special check-in event reward. I've been doing my daily check-ins, so maybe they're just special right now for some reason. Oh, we're approaching the anniversary, aren't we? Oh, are these anniversary gifts? Oh, that's really cool. So wait, the message is changing slightly. Today's gift appeared like magic, whoosh, right before Paimon's eyes. It's amazing. When Paimon opened it, this little guy popped out, which scared Paimon. But he's really cute and looks all warm and cozy. Now we've got a new little buddy. This guy, he's a gadget? Okay. A tiny life form that emerged from a flame within a shell. There was something quite endearing about its over-reliance on the shell it found protecting it at the moment it gained its sentience. Perhaps it feels secure in this closed-up world. After all, when its eggshell is completely enclosed, it reigns supreme in its own little universe. It is said that in ancient times, the primal fire burned with a similar life force. Ooh. Ancient times. Whenever they say it is said, and then ancient times, my curiosity is immediately piqued. The primal fire? Interesting. So then the message changed here. We received a mysterious gift today too, and it appeared with a whoosh just like yesterday. Paimon was staring really hard, trying to figure out how it appeared, but it seemed to read Paimon's mind and showed up when Paimon wasn't paying attention. Paimon's a little tired from all the staring, so Paimon's going to take a break. You should check out what we got. Nice. Fragile resin. And, ooh, nice. That's for the artifact refining thing. Hehe, you were the first to discover the gift this time, so now you know what Paimon meant by it appearing with a whoosh. Huh, you mean it's like more falling into a purse and suddenly our backpack feels heavier, then when you open it, it's there? Shouldn't that sound more like a thud? Oh well, never mind. Let Paimon see what today's gift is. Yeah, special check-in event. I do not recall that at all, but I will gladly take the Primo Gems. Thank you so much. Today's gift is a little special. Oh, there's a manual here. Let Paimon see. So that's how it works. No wonder it took Paimon a while to figure it out. The time of the explosion changes every time. Is this a firework? The manual also says you can play with others. Are you free now? Let's try it together and see who has better luck. What is this? It's a gadget, a kaboom box. It's so cute. A mechanism that continually absorbs the force it receives. Apparently, when the power within reaches a bursting point, it will explode into a dazzling display of fireworks. But the amount of force needed to trigger this explosion seems to vary each time. So why not take turns attacking it with your friends? They say that whoever makes it go kaboom will have extraordinarily good luck for the rest of the day. Oh, we will be saving that then. More special encounter. And the online event, okay. And then Ayaka's letter. She sent us something really cool. A barrel conch from Fontaine. Ooh. So it says meet up from Kamisato Ayaka. It seems I never quite found the right moment to ask you in person. On what kind of days do you find yourself looking through old photos? Is it because of a sudden whim or a glance at them while searching for something else? Or perhaps, like me, you have the habit of placing precious memories carefully by your bedside. I truly treasure that trip. Even now, when I recall the Fontanalia Film Festival, I can still vividly remember all the emotional moments. Looking at the photos, images of Fontaine's colorful streets, the cheerful laughter of friends, and the smile on your face, all these recollections came flooding back. Even the rain in Fontaine from back then seemed softer than the drops falling before me now. Could it be that memories have a way of beautifying past experiences? I feel a bit shy asking my brother. Would you mind telling me what you think? Oh, that's so sweet. And she gave us snow on the hearth. It's a revival food. Ooh, it's beautiful. I actually do recall what this is talking about. I think she's talking about the Steambird event. Because that was, I want to say, it was the first event that ran. Oh my goodness. After I started playing. Or it was at least the first event that I remember running after I started playing. And I would see it every time I opened the game. So I do remember that event. I remember seeing Ayaka on the poster there. I'm so glad she was able to make it out. Because she wanted to go visit the world more. And she got to see Fontaine. That's delightful. The theater is talking to me. I guess it, reset, kind of like the Abyss. Now, you might be wondering why we're here in Inazuma. Not just to look at mail. It is indeed time to talk to this young lady once again. I have a weapon to purchase. I'd like to buy some fishing supplies, please. I wonder, if I were to accidentally delete this weapon, would I be able to buy it again? We shall simply have to see. Anyways, I should have exactly... Yep, I have what I need. Let's do it. Yay, it's beautiful. And this, I can use to refine it, but I need to collect all these things. Alright, good to know. And I don't have anywhere near what I need for that. Thank you so much for your business. Let's go to the bag. Ooh, here's the boombox, and here's the little guy. Firstborn Fire Sprite, cute. Let's go find, here it is. Increases elemental burst damage by 16% and elemental burst crit rate. This would actually be 20%. EM and attack. Energy recharge and attack. So we might keep this one on Shenling, but let's definitely level this. Just so that it's ready to go. Oh, and we'll need to see... Ooh! Oh, it's a Chaos Gear! Ruined Sentinels. I'm guessing those are the Ruin machines that we see here in Inazuma. I honestly can't keep all the names straight. There's so many different Ruin machine enemies. But... luckily we have enough materials. I imagine we're going to run out of materials fairly quickly, because I haven't been doing the Inazuma domains. Yeah, you can see we're reaching the end already. I have not been doing the Inazuma weapon domains that much. Oh, it's so glowy! Did it already change appearance? I think it did, we just ascended it, and now it's glowing. Gorgeous. In any case, yes. I haven't been doing the Inazuma weapon domains as much, so yeah, I wanted to see what I would need. We need more of these guys. Hello, guys. Ooh. Oh, there's so much history in here. The Oni Torachiyo shattering the Shogun's Naginata with a single bite. Wow. Impressive. Alright, so we'll need to work on that one. But we have it now. There she is, the catch. I've heard that it's quite good for Raiden Shogun herself, actually. But we already tried wishing for Raiden Shogun, and I am now back on saving mode. So we will not be doing any more wishing on her banner. I'm sure she'll come back around eventually. Let's go turn in this reputation ward we apparently have. Probably from various world quests. How's my reputation? Oh, and I can do more bounties and whatnot. Yes, I can. Alrighty. Slowly working our way through that. And I'll do some bounties and requests once we're done here today. Oh, I'm so tempted actually. I still haven't figured out how to get the water to drain over here. It's got to be connected to another quest of some sort. Don't you think? What's this? Didn't I already get that one? Let's delete that. I'm just going to go check really quickly to see if the water has drained or not. Because possibly it drained after we finished the Sacred Sakura cleansing ritual, no? But if it hasn't, then I'm going to assume it's from another quest. But would it be a world quest? I know there's a lot of Inazuma story quests I haven't done, because I haven't really done any. Except for the 2 that were part of the main story. Water is to the left, no? Go down the little crevice. There it is. Yep, it's still there. We'll simply have to come back to this another time. And you can see even that the Electroculus is in here. It's probably inside this barrier, no? Right in there, I would bet. You can even see the collectibles down there. There you are, buddy. I could probably get that, actually. If I came down here with an Electrogonum, but maybe another time. Alright, back to Tevat. Where is Larua? Way over here. Let's jump on over to Larua, back to our lovely teleporter overlooking the harbor. There it is. And you can see the mountain, and it's so clear. Goodness, gorgeous. Let's see. So I've activated this quest, but we can't do it because of Catherine. Let's see if she's suddenly decided. Nope. She has not suddenly decided to be available. Unfortunate. What is this? Oh, chapter 3! It's Sumeru! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is the quest we've kind of started in the chasm. Oh, it's been so long. I don't really remember what's going on over there. But this is something else. Chapter 2, Act 4. It must be the... you can see the travelers on it, so it must be the traveler quest or something. Let's see. So we've got Zhongli, Ganyu, or Hu Tao. Now, I've met Ganyu. I haven't met Hu Tao yet. And I'm really curious about her. So let's do Hu Tao's. The mysterious Wangsheng Parlor. Where is she? Over there. Wuwang Hill. Off to a great start. I love Wuwang Hill. It's so spooky. Just in time for the spooky season to arrive as well, isn't it? Oh, I want this, but I don't need it. But I do want it.
One with nature.
How much? Ooh!
Freeze.
You know what? I bet that that attack does a lot of damage because it turns into a plunging attack. Ooh, I'm Geo right now, aren't I? 4, 5. Yes! The Geo will get through that pretty quickly. Yay! I know there's another one over there. But I'm going to ignore it, I say, and then promptly do not deliver on that promise. Don't worry. Oh! I swear. It doesn't like me switching to characters when I'm too close to an object. That's my only conclusion here. Kaya, can you hit it? Good job. We got it, team. Without ever even seeing it. That's really funny too. Oh, there's usually a season over here. Should we fight her? Probably, right? Always good to have those materials. And we're in the area. I need to go up, though. Hello. Yep, here I am.
The more, the merrier.
Couldn't agree more.
Let me amuse myself a little.
I would rather not. Let's freeze her instead. Ooh.
One with nature.
Nice.
Shine no longer.
I was worried that the rock... Oh, goodness me. I have been pressing the wrong keys so often lately. This isn't working, is it? She's on top of Wuwang Hill? Okay, let's go to the domain and teleport up from there. Not teleport up, but climb up from there. Yes. Anyways, back to Geo Traveler and promptly back to pressing the wrong button every single time I try to walk forwards. I don't know what it is specifically about Geo, but it has happened with Geo more than any other element. Wait, she's right there? Oh, excellent. Or at least where we're supposed to go is right there. Yes, it happens more with Geo than any other element that I just press the wrong button. Now, do I want to go grab Animo or Electro? That is... kind of, to be honest. No, it's fine. I don't really use... Wait, that's the wrong button. I don't really use Geo Traveler that much with this combination of elements, but... I don't use Electro Traveler that much either. Okay. Your adventure takes you to Wuwang Hill, where Paimon senses that something is amiss. You know what's amiss, Paimon? That I've never collected that Sealy that I know is around here somewhere.
Why did we come here? Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
Once again, Paimon auditioning to join the Jedi. I believe in you, Paimon. You'll get there.
Not that Paimon's scared or anything. Just, concerned for your safety.
I appreciate you looking out for me, Paimon.
It's just that this is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place, in the middle of nowhere, there's barely any light, and then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of...
We're about to get jump scared, aren't we? Oh, hello. Mang, the Undertaker at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Do something!
Didn't you say that you weren't scared? Didn't you say you were concerned about my safety? Don't worry, Paimon. If something were to happen, I would die before you do.
Paimon's in intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be far from normal.
He seems normal.
If he gets us, he's gonna eat Paimon for sure.
Who are you?
I like his outfit. I like he's got gloves on. That's cool. I'm a traveler. I came from beyond the heavens.
Beyond
True.
the heavens? A strange way of putting it.
And one that is technically true.
Don't try to scare me.
Oh, is this guy a scaredy cat too? That's adorable.
I'm just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No matter who you are, there's no need for any ill will between us.
You're here for a funeral. Way out here?
Whew. Seems he's just your average scaredy cat. He looks more afraid than Paimon.
Did I scare him? Or but you're kind of terrifying.
Am not. Paimon's super friendly looking.
This is true. One wonders if it is by Paimon's own design.
Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Are you an alien now?
Gods protect me!
Oh, he's terrified.
No. Stop freaking out and stand still. Relax.
Yelling at him isn't going to help.
Relax. Yes, whatever you say. Please stay your hand.
Wow, this guy's really intimidated.
Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
Did something happen to this guy?
Hey, Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen.
He's really scared. That was mysterious. Also, was not Hu Tao. I'm very curious. Yet the butterfly flutters away.
Was it something Paimon said?
I feel like
Go after him. He might do something stupid.
I feel like I've learned a little bit about Hu Tao from being in Larua, but I don't really recall what it was that I learned. I just feel like she was mentioned somewhere. I kind of forget everything I've ever learned about her, so let's go find out what's going on. So many collectibles. I see a little quest marker. Hey, there you are.
Director!
Director.
There's a ghost after me!
And you can see her vision. That is such a cool design.
Oh?
Oh? Are we
Don't
ghosts
get too
now?
excited. These are clients, not ghosts.
Are we clients now?
Exactly. We said we're not ghosts. Why won't you calm down and let us explain? Although clients doesn't seem quite right either.
Exactly what kind of services do you provide?
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
Do you guys have a reputation for funerals becoming spooky? Why would he be so worried? It's just a funeral. But your design! I love her coat. Oh, that is fantastic. I don't know. Oh, look at her hat and the flowers. I love this girl's design. Ooh.
Funeral.
Also, she's the director.
Oh, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Zhongli is a consultant there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right?
Oh,
I would imagine
you know
so.
Zhongli? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, trifling matters having to do with immortality.
I love her voice. I love the way she speaks. Something... Okay, her eyes are really interesting. What a design. But it's just... She kind of... I wonder... Do you think she knows who Zhongli is? I don't know. There's just something about the way that she's smiling that makes it feel like she knows something we don't know. Or that something is funny to her. I love her expression. It's fantastic.
A satisfying trade to be in, though, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
A satisfying trade? Excuse me? I don't think we fall into the client category. Also, wait, you're the director. You seem quite young. How are you the director? Did you found the place?
Yeah. If we were looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to.
Right, we would go to their offices, one would think.
Ah, but you see, I wasn't
Ooh, the
referring
evil
to
water.
clients in the business sense.
Behind her.
Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine.
Oh my goodness. Are you planning to bury everyone in the world? Goodness gracious. I mean, you're a Larua institution. You can't bury everyone.
Sooner or later.
I'm sure the other regions have their own funeral parlors.
Well, that's dark.
It's a natural part of life, Paimon. But also, it's just her scale of things, her scope that she's eyeing is so grand. I wonder how she's planning to achieve it all.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations.
That is
When
hilarious.
you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner.
That is so funny.
But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice.
Be sure to book the right date. How are we supposed to do that? Suddenly I'm reminded of the fact that when we were first introduced to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, we thought that they might be assassins because they were working with the Fatui. Be sure to book the right date. Exactly what advice do you have for making sure we choose the right date? Also, wait, she said something before this that was really interesting. I don't recall what it was.
Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes.
Oh, she is hilarious. Do you think she's messing with us? That's why she's constantly smirking. She is so fun. Oh my god, I love this girl. She's like professionally messing with us. That is so funny.
Whoa! Slow down! That's... you... There's a lot to unpack here.
That all sounded very bizarre, and is everyone at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a weirdo, including Zhongli? Does Zhongli fall under that umbrella, do we think? Probably.
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual. Allow me to explain. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony.
Oh, the idea of settling restless spirits or something?
It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Oh, that's cool. So, do you think there's some overlap between the funerary business and the exorcism business? And according to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues. Do you think she's sensitive to spirits and whatnot?
Wangsheng
Is that why
Funeral
she's the
Parlor,
director?
Wuwang Hill, funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence.
I adore her. She finds humor in everything. What a fantastic personality.
You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal.
You're one to talk. At first you thought we were clients and you said it was normal, and now that we're not clients, you're saying that we're weird. How funny.
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
I'm here on an adventure.
Adventure? You must hail from the Adventurers Guild.
I sure do.
Then you are one of our distinguished clients. What, to be precise?
Does the Adventurers Guild have a standing contract with the funeral parlor?
Wood? What do you mean?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
So is wood the second highest?
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked.
That is hilarious. I was going to say, she's working the crowd, but no, she admits it openly what she's up to.
Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter.
So you want to be good friends so that you are on hand when the time comes, because you know it will come soon?
Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also me.
How subtle of you.
Oh, touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this.
You know, no, you did not touch a nerve at all. I respect the straightforward transparency. Look at that look. She is so funny.
I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
I don't really want to take part in your business and what's in it for me. You know, I don't normally go for the what's in it for me question, but in this case, what's in it for me?
I think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return?
Don't kill us?
We're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are.
We're gonna ask her about our brother?
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you.
Oh, can you talk to the dead? Yep, that would explain why she's the director.
You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Larua Harbor and do some business.
Sounds like a plan. I really want to attack that water that's in the background, though.
When did we become your assistants?
Oh yeah, when did we get recruited? Wait a minute. How did I not notice that part? That's really funny.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Two of them.
The ones who no longer speak. Oh, did she be talking to the dead?
This would be a lot faster if I had Electro, but I don't.
Weird one.
Just waiting. She's a weird one. We're kind of ones to talk, Paimon. Both of us are. Out of the way of whatever that attack that was. Oh, why is this guy angry? Why are you like this? That's scary. Oh, ooh. Got a little hydro pump going on. That's cool.
Cool it.
Let's keep you frozen if we can. Apparently we can't freeze this guy.
Adorn my night.
Now that is interesting. Kaya. But somehow it looks like we didn't take any damage. As far as I can tell. Yeah, we're alright. Funny how after we defeated those guys, it became completely sunny. Do you think if I walk right back into this tree line, it will get dark and spooky again? It's bizarre to see it sunny with the ghosts hanging around. There we go. There's that chilled air we know and love. Alright, let's go report for work, I guess. Hopefully it's not near Catherine. No! No! What am I supposed to do? Oh, right, the Adventurers Guild. Well, moment of truth. Are they blocking each other? Wait. Is this one blocked? It's not blocked. This one also isn't blocked. Accompany Hu Tao to the Adventurers Guild. Can I, like, stand down on the street? I mean, maybe if we talk to Catherine just a little bit, she'll let us complete these story quests we're trying to do. Oh, she's talking to Lan. Oh, that's even better. We don't have to talk to Catherine at all. I'm just worried that if I get too close to Catherine, she'll swoop us in. But then again, maybe if we do that one quest, that one talk to Catherine part of that one quest, we can proceed with other things. Don't worry about it, Hu Tao. Don't worry about it.
Ugh, you again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
She's looking at us as we're climbing up all the sidelines here.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
Am I? I have to agree? No, just hear her out. I want to hear what she has to say.
Oh, since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you. First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order.
How many people do you expect to die, Hu Tao? Oh my goodness gracious.
That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still very affordable.
I'm sure it is.
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think? Just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains, as they say.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context. Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place.
Yeah.
It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, what would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
She's very confident, but she's also very she's not desperate, but she's very determined to see her business deals through once she sets her mind on them, even if the other party isn't at all interested. Interesting character.
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Millilith.
Oh no, have people been calling the Millilith on them to get them to back off?
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
I side with Lan on this issue, and this will get us nowhere. I think I side with Lan on this issue.
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Let's run away from Catherine as quickly as possible.
Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss.
We escaped.
Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
She's very I mean, she's not wrong. She's very calm about the whole situation, isn't she? I suppose she's a professional after all. Anyways, I do recall where the funeral parlor is, I believe, because I've tried to go here before. I think it would be really fun if we could see Zhongli during this quest, but I get the— Ooh, you're new! I get the feeling that we won't. They're over there, but let's talk to you. Hi! Oh, you're the Undertaker. Look at that outfit! That is beautiful! Oh, I love how they have their own NPC designed for the funeral parlor.
Just look for the director.
That's really cool. Can we go inside? Knock knock. Nope. Can I check the board? Examine board. Seems like there's a board outside with lots of blank wooden tiles from it. What are they for? Never mind, I'm not sure I want to find out. Name tags, no? Reservations, perhaps?
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all.
The old ways? Please elaborate?
Mung, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
Promotional materials?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations.
My concern is growing.
Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles.
Oh, there we
Then
go.
we squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door.
Are you guys assassins? Is this how people order hits on other people? Clients in need? Write down their commissions? Excuse me?
I fulfill the request written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek.
But why the whole sliding it under the door thing? Unless this is what you do when you're closed and someone wants to make a request after hours. Why can't the person just walk in and speak to someone and hire you? Little worried here.
Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
Hu Tao. My goodness. The efficiency. I see.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
The special offer? Didn't you say the wooden tiles would be blank? What's the special offer you talk about?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we?
Hu Tao, as far as I'm aware, you're the only funeral parlor in all of Larua. I really don't think you need to worry about running out of clients. You could sit in your office all day doing nothing, and people would still come to you. Because even if you don't advertise, I feel that people would seek out their services on their own. If it's needed, you know?
Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director.
Oh, so you became the director, so there was a director before you? So she possibly did not fund the place, or found the place.
I put up posters just like all the other shops, but the Millilith promptly removed them.
What exactly did the posters say, Hu Tao?
Then I organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one showed up.
That's actually a little sad. All her efforts and nobody's responding.
Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. I took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors.
Okay, I get the feeling that this place has actually existed for a long time. Oh yeah, am I imagining this, or did Zhongli say that Wangshen traditionally takes care of the rite of dissension? He was saying something about a lot of rite of parting traditions. No, never mind. I don't think he mentioned the funeral parlor in general, just that they were taking care of it. But I do get the feeling that the parlor has existed for a long time, because wisdom of the previous directors makes me feel like there's been at least a decent line of directors before.
So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by business development.
I worry that her attempt to network with people will be taken as a threat by those very people. A little concerning.
The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile on them.
Oh dear.
What do they buy and what do they get?
Hu Tao, people are going to feel that the tiles are bad luck.
A solid and durable second home, of course.
She's talking about coffins. she's absolutely talking about coffins, right?
Well, they may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee.
I don't know what to say to that. No wonder you're on the Millilith's radar.
All right, Mung. Keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it.
This poor girl is trying to advertise her business as much as physically possible, and people are going to think that she's threatening to kill them or at least curse them. Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm still not sure this will work.
Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right?
Now I'm worried about what sort of shenanigans are we going to get roped into, do you think?
It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. It's unfair.
She really just sees the world as she sees it and interprets everything that people say as she interprets it. I love her. She is a fantastic character. Hu Tao, let's be friends.
Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful
Market
assistant.
research?
I'll be back with you in a moment. It shouldn't take too long.
What are you going to do? Dig up graves and look at the coffins?
Paimon already told you we're not your assistants!
Oh my gosh.
Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again. Let's look around while she's away.
Maybe we should follow her and stop her from committing a crime. Don't you think we should go after her? Hu Tao?
The way we're wording this lacks warmth and sincerity.
Oh no.
If we're content to settle for just seeing people off, how can we give them a sense of really having gained something?
But that's a tough feeling to convey in this industry.
Yeah.
Precisely the problem. If we can't get that feeling across, then how will we get return clients?
Return clients?
Return clients? You mean families? Different generations? I really worry that she's going to say, we need to personalize this. Make sure that they know that we're putting our own passion into it. I know. I'll say that I'll do the incineration personally. Because she has a pyrovision. Oh no, she's going to get arrested. Examine board, talk to the... What was your name? Fairy lady? Yes. What on earth is this character? I love her so much. A board used for hanging Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's wooden tiles. According to Hu Tao, all the tiles should be blank. In which case, the characters on the back of the tiles must be the special offer. Wow.
You must be
Hello.
the director's new hires.
Apparently. Volunteers, I suppose.
Not us. We're just very curious about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao.
At this point, I would say that that is quite true. Yes.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk.
I adore this woman. She fits the vibe very well.
The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
How mysterious.
Her? Tactful?
I wonder if we'll get to do something with ghosts. Because she can maybe speak to ghosts or at least speak to the deceased. Fire. Oh, can I go inside now? Zhongli, are you in here? So behind this door is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It looks far more ordinary than the director made it out to be. Well, you could say that again.
We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
I think Hu Tao is the most extraordinary thing about this place, and that's even knowing that Zhongli is Rex Lapis. Oh my goodness, this is a fantastic organization.
Settled then. Write it like this.
I should have done this quest so much earlier.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor bumper sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. More for your Mora. I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm and fuzzy.
Lifeless brochure stuff. I'm worried, Hu Tao, that people are going to feel that that is lacking a certain amount of tact regarding the nature of their commissions.
But Director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
Everything they say is a pun. This is so funny.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up? Yes, Director.
One gets the feeling that it's like this all day, every day with Hu Tao.
Poor guy's given up.
Resistance is futile.
Right, we should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
Oh dear. She says things like this and it really does sound like she's going out to kill someone.
We? As in us.
I'm down. This sounds like fun.
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was.
See, she keeps bringing up the ghost thing. We're definitely going to have to deal with ghosts, I feel. I hope. It would be fun.
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that. It creeps people out.
No, let me know. Are there any ghosts here right now? Tell us.
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least.
Comforting. And it's good to think before you speak. I'll say comforting.
Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is.
You know, I can tell that about you. Yeah, you do very much act on your thoughts, don't you?
What people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits.
Ooh.
Oh, baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world.
But I've seen a ghost.
Oh, more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
She did try to kill us with a ruined hunter, but after that, sure.
I wouldn't say that. Let's just say at least it didn't hurt us.
Didn't somebody on the party die during that fight, or am I just remembering it to be worse than it was?
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? Most spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folks.
Ah, so you do admit that there are ghosts who linger.
The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border, they're best kept as far away from it as possible.
That is really interesting. Guard the border between life and death. So they put people to rest properly to avoid ghosts, probably. And do you have any responsibilities for the cases in which ghosts do come back to cause harm? And I love how it includes correcting notions that living people hold about death. That's really cool. What? Let's see, what else? There was something else that she said that I wanted to respond to. Ah, why can't I remember anything today?
So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits in the afterlife, or even better, a belief that none of it exists.
I thought you were trying to correct notions. Maybe people are so afraid that she's trying to let them forget what they're afraid of first so that then she can teach them the correct things and they won't be resistant to learning the accurate version of things. Who knows?
Then you really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people.
That's one way to
You
put
make
it.
it sound so
True.
abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all.
That's why people think you're weird. I've yet to see the funny side. I think she's hilarious. I'm just gonna let her know. Yeah, that's why people think you're weird.
I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never
Rude.
mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear.
Ghosts? Ghosts?
All right, let's get going. Follow me.
Sure, where are we going?
Director, wait. What about Big G? Don't forget.
Big G.
Big G? Who's that? We've been in Larua for ages and never heard that name.
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of. Should be a piece of cake.
Is it a dead body?
Where are we going?
Is it a dead body?
To visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
Delightful.
Big G. How did it all turn out like this? Don't mind me. Just thinking out loud.
Is that a previous employee who died?
Stick close to the director. She knows what she's doing.
Nice. I like you. Very level-headed. You know who Hu Tao should partner up with? Is actually the Millilith. Because I imagine in cases in which somebody dies and there's nobody to take care of them or attend to their rights after their passing, so people without families or travelers who pass through, the Millilith will have to take care of everything that needs to happen after that person has passed. So they'll need to contact the funeral parlor on that person's behalf. So she should partner with the Millilith. That's what I think she should do. And if she...
Sorry, who are you?
And if she can build some trust there, she's less likely to get arrested to boot.
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains?
No. No. You cannot tell me she just goes around asking people if they feel like they're going to die soon.
You shouldn't ignore them, by
Tao.
the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal.
Oh my goodness, she's going to scare people. At least she probably drives a lot of business towards the pharmacy now.
When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
Do you want this guy to die or not?
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go and find some other poor soul. Goodbye.
That's fair. That's very fair. We're not going to
Why
keep
do they
doing
get
this, are we?
angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Probably the delivery.
Hyman thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
Indeed.
Don't bother me again. I'm doing just fine.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah, maybe you should not introduce yourself, Hu Tao. Where's she gone? She's gone this way. Wow, she's really jumping all over the city. Wait, that's quite a ways away, isn't it? Maybe I should teleport. I should teleport. Don't tell me she's talking to the kids over there. Surely not. Surely she's talking to those two adults. Oh, good. Okay. This guy. Hi, guy. Moo Moo.
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
I like your outfit, Moo Moo.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? I'm not in need of your services. So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that, Hu Tao?
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that.
Indeed.
Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Very polite refusal. That's nice of him.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Please, bother someone else if you don't mind.
Alright, away we go. I want to equip my...
Curious.
Ooh.
Does this approach ever work out for you?
Oh. Does it, Hu Tao? Let's see, probably under the docks? Yep, I see a level down there. I keep expecting to see Zhongli because we just did... Ooh, there it is! Hey! I think somebody commented about this chest.
I'll keep this close.
Did I really never come back to grab it? Little forgetful me. Hey, this is nice. Little tea set here. Whose tea set is this, though, that we just sat down at like we're going to use it? My bad, it's a little rude. Oh, hello, King! Oh, I should probably turn off my co-op. No offense, King, but just because we're in the middle of recording. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Let's do this. Oh. Little error there, I think, on our... There we go. Aha! Delightful. Just took it a little bit. Okay. She's in here? She's down. Down... She's not in the... Where? Hu Tao. Are you talking to the Millilith? Please tell me you're not talking to the Millilith. Millilith, have you seen Hu Tao? Is she this way? I didn't know that there was a this way to be. Down there. Oh, down there. There she is. Isn't this where Chang Chang likes to play? The little girl who stalled out our Larua quests because she was in two of them at the same time. Hello.
I know your face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
Do you do like fun funerals with fireworks and stuff? I could totally believe her seat. I could totally see her doing really ostentatious funerals. She's always trying to put the humor in passing, right? So I bet she'd want to put the fun in funeral.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
Oh, she was quick to get there.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving.
Oh, at least
But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
Hu Tao is also wary of the Millilith. She's not going to try her luck there.
Don't give up, do you?
I'm worried that she's going to be turning away more customers than she's enticing. Tough crowd, eh?
Are you trying to make me feel better? Well, thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
She means no harm. She is just trying to do her job, but unfortunately it might be backfiring.
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Enough business development, please. Help me find someone.
Business development? Is that what you see this as?
Isn't that what you said it was?
Surely you don't think all that was business development?
Then what was it?
Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild. I was helping to find somebody for Meng. You remember Big G?
Yes?
As it turns out, the Big G that Meng is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm.
Oh, is she talking to people to test if they're ghosts?
The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G. But having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly.
Oh, that's so interesting.
So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
If that was stopping for a quick chat, I wonder what business development looks like.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
I wonder if she does she?
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor.
She is so funny.
Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was going to start healing people, or...?
No, I just fully believe that you would be willing to scout out clients in advance. Also, nice shot.
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
Amazing.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Meng.
Yeah, how is it? Is it a ghost of someone he knew? Is it a ghost that was haunting him for a time? Is there a chest nearby? Oh, that chest that we never opened. Over there. Oh, Larua music. It's been so long since we've heard it. Nice. It's gotta be more, right? Oh, there is! Up there, up there! I think we could climb up this little ramp here. Probably. Hey! Do you see that? Do you see that? I don't even think that's the one that we're looking for. But I sure have noticed it. Look at that. I actually found a chest of my own for once. Teehee. Grab this guy.
Brings a smile to my face.
Sure does. Do you think we'll be able to get around whatever that strange stone shape is right there? Oh. Here's what we're gonna do. No, come on. Because he's sliding, he didn't get his E. Oh, look, it's on the waterfall. Okay. Off to the side. Wings. E. Oh, darn, we can't climb this waterfall? Oh, we took damage. Sorry, Kazuha. Okay. We've got to come from above. How about over here? That way. We have our tracker, which will help us go in the right direction. There's a chest up there. Or there's just rocks. I'm really hoping they're just rocks. We need to heal our boy, though, so let's get him some healing. Taking a little bit of a deviation to get some chests. Don't worry about it. What is that? Oh, it's a hilly trail next to an explosive barrel. That explains why it had a strange silhouette. There's a mist flower down there. That's random. Looking for chests. I want to start working on my Larua exploration percentage because we never really did get around to doing a whole lot of dailies over here. Speaking of which, hey, viewpoint. So I do need to do more exploration in Larua. And I should probably get around to doing my Inazuma dailies. I haven't been doing a lot of them because between all these quests we've been doing, I've been clearing my dailies. Pretty Yijing Terrace. But the dailies aren't just for the dailies, you know? The dailies are also for the stories that they tell and the places that they take us, so we should probably do a couple of those if we have the time. That is a chest, right? Yeah, it's just clipping through the water a little bit.
Brings a smile to my face.
Did we get everything, or did something fall? I think we got everything. What did we get? Uh-oh. Oh, here, let's go around to the side. Oop. There we go. Good job, Katsuha. Okay, you fully healed? No, you are not.
outlines your fate.
Where is she? She's at the funeral parlor? What are these flowers that they have in the water? Oh, we see these, hopefully. These. Are these always here? Or is that new? I know they decorated the pond for Lantern Rite. I'm not accustomed to whatever those flowers are. Is it worth teleporting anywhere? No, I think we're almost there anyways. So let's run over. Oh, did I pass it? Oh good, no I didn't. Whew. Big city. Lots of places to go. It's really fun, honestly. Love being in the cities. I do kind of wish we could go inside more buildings. I think that would be delightful, but what we have is pretty good too.
Mung, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
Ooh yes, what is your connection to this ghost?
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. We've already searched in all the likely places.
Who is this Big G anyway?
Yes, please tell us.
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Wuwang Hill. In my youth, I had a good many friends there.
A good many friends who were ghosts? Is that what you're insinuating? Also, how interesting is it that he used to live in Wuwang Hill, and now he's so scared of things? Probably connected, no?
Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him.
Oh no.
I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. I often return to Wuwang Hill.
And I could also understand if such a tragic accident made him so jumpy.
But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams.
So he's haunting you, but is it necessarily in a bad way?
I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow?
I see. Sounds like a tall story. That kind of thing doesn't happen. I totally could. We don't know that. This world has ghosts in it. It could happen. But I guess maybe if we're trying to reassure him?
Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying. I get more anxious every day. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
Especially if he blames himself for it.
That's why he joined Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter.
You're not paying him?
And in fact, what Mung has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world.
How does he afford his living necessities if you're not paying him?
But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
A handful of times is a handful of times too many, most people would argue.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Monk forever.
It's nice that we're getting to see her kind side as well. She loves messing with people, but she also will help people when she can, it seems. Also, why don't we just wait until nighttime, wait until this guy goes to sleep, and then look for ghosts in the area, right? If he visits him every night in his dreams?
Those people we found today were also Mung's childhood friends.
Oh, wow.
I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
Wuwang Hill, childhood friends? Seems like we're out of leads.
Aren't you the biggest lead, though? Oh, hello.
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Yes, hello. A client?
My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like something's staring at me. Some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me.
I love how this guy just walks up and spills the entire story of what's been going on with him recently, and it sounds very similar to what we might be looking for now. Very helpful.
I think that it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
You have excellent timing, Luo-chung.
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
Do you think she's just saying this, or do you think she can see something or sense something that we can't?
You believe so too? That it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals.
Oh, and of course someone from Larua would be familiar with this because of the yakshas and all. Do you think she's going to charge him for her services?
And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end!
Surprisingly, the Larua folktales doing a great job getting business to the funeral parlor. Good job, folktales.
The symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Wangsheng Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Shh, don't worry about it.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me. I beg you. I'm too young to die.
All right. Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person.
This guy's voice actor's doing a great job.
However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location, and we need to make some preparations.
Here we go. It's gonna be the rite of departure part 2, collecting stuff, isn't it?
Come with me, my trusty assistants. I'm going to need your help.
Here we go.
I guess I'll come too.
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism, the one I taught you. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this, we'll get back to the Big G matter.
Okay, I guess.
Right. Let's go.
So she does know some exorcisms. Cool.
Please help me. I don't want to die.
Don't worry. The director is highly skilled. She'll help you find a way.
Nice. Okay, I'm curious. Are we going to get to see an exorcism? We never got to see that one that was in Inazuma, so I am excited to see one in Lua. And maybe get another chest while we're at it? Nope. There we go. Ooh, very close by indeed. Right down here? Or a little bit further? A little bit farther. And we might be going the wrong way, but it's fine. We can teleport back around if need be. Right below us. But is it really right below us, or is it somewhat off? Let's land over here. Oh! Hello. Oh, hey guys. There you are. Here, let's have some fun.
Into the wind.
That tasty little cooking fire you've got going on. Oh, they already left. Goodbye. I think Hu Tao would be very impressed with us were she to see how effective we are in the open world.
A fateful offering.
One would think she might even hire us for our services. That way.
Time to go.
Indeed. Okay, is everybody alright? I think- oh! Hello! Little animal slime. I think Kazuha got a little hurt by swirling that fire, if I had to guess. Haven't I been in this area before? Apparently not. Oh, there you are. Oh, hey guys! It's just- oops! Sorry.
A minor setback.
Freeze.
And let's swirl those two together, why don't we? There they go.
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature.
And let's see. Another one? Shall we? Third time's a charm, and then we'll get back to Hu Tao's business. I would love to see a ghost again. That would be fun. Because we haven't seen any since we sold the one at the inn, haven't we? I feel like there should be more ghosts in this game. Apparently, I've become quite the ghost person. We see the little ones, for instance at Wangsheng Hill, but I wonder if we'll see something more defined. More malevolent, one might say. Where am I supposed to be looking? Up here? Hey, nice! Hello.
A reward on the road.
Indeed it is. Oops, we're on the wall. Let's get off the wall. Let's go through this little window. Now, I don't know if I've been in this building before, have I? Let's just make sure there's not another one right in this building, because I'm just the feeling that there would be. I mean, there's hilly trails to be sure. Oh wait, you want me to go down? I'm very much deviating away from the path I'm supposed to be on, but don't worry about it. Oh, hello! We've got little Geoslimes. Fun to fight when you don't have a claymore. A little bit of sarcasm there. Oh, we actually might be fine. Oh wait, they're going to be immune to Geo. That was silly of me. Okay, we're fine. Anybody hurt? We are all-right. Safety first. Lost adventuring. Okay, there we go. I'm happy with that. We're in a little hole down here. Whee! Anything over here? Nope. Hole ends. Let's get out of here. If we can. Oop. Nope, apparently not. That's fine. We'll just teleport back up. Hello, world. We're trapped. Let's get out of here. We are going, over here, I suppose? And we'll not teleport, but we'll fly back down that way. Hu Tao, we're coming. Thanks for waiting. You can't say that we were late for work because we don't actually work for you and you don't actually pay us. Hello. No chest though. Interesting. Oh, did they see me? They did. That's alright. What is that? Oh, is that a glaze lily? Wow, it has been quite a while since I've seen any wild glaze lilies. Don't mind if I do. Alright. At least it wasn't a whopper flower this time. Still looking for chests if you're wondering. Why we're flying a little erratically here. Please don't revoke my license. Ooh! A monument! Hu Tao, is this your monument?
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Oh?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago.
Interesting. Do you think Hu Tao doesn't really believe in what the Yakshas do? Or more specifically, Xiao these days? Because he's supposed to be wandering around fighting all these, like, demon remnant and miasma, right? So, do you think that she thinks that that sort of thing is over and done with by now? So why are we here?
You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friend's turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with them. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark.
Don't you think it's being kept in the dark that has caused this situation, though?
I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible. And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old.
Isn't it better to tell people the truth? And how old are you, Paimon? Yeah, since we have the chance. How old are you, Paimon?
Why would you ask that? Paimon just wants to know why we can't tell everyone the truth.
Yeah, why don't we just tell them the truth?
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it. What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Makes sense. But why would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
Exactly. I just know some bits and pieces, I guess.
They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered. That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease.
Oh, is this when the parlor was established?
Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
So they do have a very storied history, wow.
Paimon didn't see that coming. Really?
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated.
Quick question. Are you sure? Like, I will believe that that's not what's going on with these two men that we have as our clients at the moment, but are you sure there's no plague?
We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death.
So, are you sure?
To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead.
That is exactly what I thought she meant earlier, so I'd love to see that confirmed. That's what you meant by guarding the border, and never knew Wangsheng had such a long history.
So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues were real, or it would incite panic. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This ley line monolith will make for a really great prop.
A while later.
Ah, you're finally here. We just finished our preparations. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form.
Hopefully they don't recognize that it's just a ley line monolith.
But don't worry. The traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety.
Doing the dirty work again? You failed to mention that we'd need to fight.
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. It'll be fine.
I'm sure it will.
Will that really solve my problem?
Absolutely.
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different?
Disarmingly different. I'll agree on that one.
All right, let's get down to business. My glamorous assistant, please activate the device.
Are you trying to flatter us now? We're glamorous all of a sudden. Oh well, I don't mind a fight. Let's fight. Woo!
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
You guys, our opponents. I don't see anybody else. Let's bring these guys back over here. What I want to do is this. And you've gone a little bit too far. Oh wait, I need to protect the ley line monolith. Darn it. Didn't realize that that was part of this.
I'm counting on you!
Where are they? I literally don't see them. There they are. Please don't hit that thing. I want you to stop hitting the thing. Thank you.
Witness the power of Gawak.
Alrighty. Where are you, boys? Here you are. And down, and up, and down. Are we done? In pursuit of a phantom.
How are you
Listen to Hu
feeling?
Tao.
Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured.
One thinks that might be the adrenaline.
I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken my life.
I really hope that she has some sort of sense that can tell when someone is actually cursed, and she's not just erroneously assuming that this guy is not actually cursed. Because if he is actually cursed, that would be really bad.
Ah, great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you.
Oh no.
You've been pranked.
What? What? Why? What does she do? Does she think that by telling him this, he'll never fall for this situation again? Because he'll realize how easy it is to feel like you've been cursed, and then how easy it is to just feel like you've been cured. And so she thinks that by making him realize that it was all in his head, he won't fall for the same trap again. Is that why she's done this? Otherwise, Hu Tao, what are you thinking?
What?
This exorcism device, people like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
The curse wasn't real?
At least he's open to the idea. This could have gone so poorly. I really hope that she made this move, having already assessed his personality and trusting that this move would work, because otherwise this could have gone very poorly.
Then why was I sick?
You were sick because you were sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still, I'd like to thank you.
Yeah, this guy took that extremely well. Whew.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again, so I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future.
So that is exactly why she told him about what was going on. Okay. Hopefully it sticks.
Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow, what a weird thing to say. I shall head back. I'm sorry for troubling you.
It would almost make me think that she was an Adeptus, but for once, I'm pretty sure that this one is not an Adeptus.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end to his antics. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed.
So if she thinks that Big G is also another figment of this guy's imagination, then does that mean when she was going around earlier talking to this guy's friends to see if Big G was there, she actually was just trying to do some business recruitment?
He found us first.
Oh? Ghost? Ghost?
G?
Is there actually a ghost?
I didn't mean to bother you. Any of you.
Yay, there is a ghost! I'm so happy! And I guess what she was saying earlier was not that he didn't exist, but that he wasn't malevolent, most likely.
This is Big G? He's just a child?
Well, yeah, he died when he was a kid.
Oh, well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
Yeah.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
He's Big G for the group of friends that he was in who are all also children.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
This is our true client. Are you alright there, buddy? You coming with us? Alrighty. Friendships, wishes, and regrets. Aw. Closure, is it? One of these? Way over there. Let's not. Let's just go back to the parlor. It actually might be fastest to teleport here. You think we could hop over the river? Or would that be a foolish idea? Ooh, Glees Lilies! Oh. Whoa. Very enthusiastically tried to pick those up and somehow opened the tutorial menu. Oh, maybe crossing the river is actually a fantastic idea.
The wind knows me.
Could have gone for that other area. For more height.
Brings a smile to my...
To your face. Sorry, cut you off. Looking for chests. Cause I just... Oh, goodness. And don't step on the cat, please. Good job.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
I didn't expect to stumble upon Big G just like that either.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
I mean, she is the expert in this case. I'm inclined to believe her.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Larua Harbor. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone.
He seems like a good kid.
A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Larua Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
Ah, it must have been poor Lo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
So his subconscious noticing of the ghost caused him to scare himself into becoming ill and getting nightmares. So he both was and wasn't haunted. He was haunted technically, but that's not what caused his haunting-like symptoms.
I was discovered?
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Don't tell a kid that he scared a guy half to death. Why didn't you come looking for Mong sooner?
Yeah, Hu Tao and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Larua Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
One wonders if maybe that's what was involved with his death as well.
So,
Got lost.
all of this was just because you got lost?
Don't yell at the kid.
Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
Do you think ghosts can fly?
I can't. It's too high for me. I get scared.
That's adorable. He's a ghost. He can't get hurt or die. But he doesn't fly because he's scared of heights.
That's right, yes! He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill. You haven't changed a bit.
Good thing they didn't call you Talji, or he'd be scared to look down at the ground at all.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Larua Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the leyline monolith's call.
Oh, so it did help. That's cool.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts. Now, all we have to do is escort this lost child back to Wuang Hill, and we should be done and dusted.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songzi.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual, then come and find us.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
Or what was he saying about not supposed to show himself to the living? Probably something to do with the boundary, right?
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the better. So be careful what you say when you collect the keepsakes.
Alright. Plenty of ways we could go about
going
this.
with Hu Tao's plan? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
Little Wu. I'm suspicious because this is leading me towards Catherine, but there was one outside the restaurant right here. Yep, there we go. Lovely. Hello, may I have a keepsake, please?
Hi! Do you remember us?
Don't give in to the awkwardness, Paimon. Just be clear, confident, and this is a totally normal request we're asking.
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon.
Long said that he's an old friend of yours.
Yes, we grew up together. We still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar. But he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G.
Perfect segue. About that.
Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose?
No lead into it, just here's the question.
Just, theoretically
There we go.
speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
It's a little bit on the nose. Or typical Paimon. She can't keep a secret to save her life, but she's trying her best.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken.
That sounds tasty. Can we try some?
I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun chilies.
Can
I'm sure
do.
he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years. I still use that old recipe.
That's really sweet.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
Or should I say really spicy? Oh, look at that. She told us selling, what's it called? Not Rex Lapis. Core Lapis today. That's
Jueyun
cool.
chilies are a
Here you go. Here you go.
Great.
I
This
cut him off
should
there
be
accidentally.
enough.
Sorry.
I'll get started on the Jueyun chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to track down?
Sure do.
When everyone's ready, I'll get the dish over to you.
Great! See you later!
So do we have to check in with this guy again?
How did he know about the others?
Yeah, how did he know about the others? How does he know what we're up to? I guess we're trying to keep it subtle that we're planning to do a ceremony for Big G, because if we tell them we want to recognize his spirit, you know, just help him pass on, or just commemorate his death, they might want to come. We could even say that we're doing it because Meng has felt really bad about his passing and wants to recognize him, and then they might want to come to support Meng, you know? They seem like nice folks. But then that would be bad, because if they saw the ghost, they would start to believe in ghosts, which is what Hu Tao doesn't want. So we're trying to keep it subtle that that's what we're planning, so we're just asking for the items without explaining why. But then how did that guy know that we were planning to talk to everyone else?
You again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Meng told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently. It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident.
On the other hand, they might just figure out what we're planning because, Meng joined the funeral parlor, and now they're asking for, funerary tributes to Big G, whom Meng never got over. I see what's going on here. So they could just show up of their own volition, but hopefully not, I guess?
But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process. I would know.
I appreciate that his friends are so understanding, though.
So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
That would be right.
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
I'm a businessman. I've got a sixth sense for this kind of thing.
Speaking of sixth senses.
Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong. Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless.
Aww.
Today, business is
That's
booming.
so sweet.
I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
That's a really good gift.
Wow, you must be like super rich.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
I wonder if this dialogue changes depending on what order you go in.
I see. If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
Why are we meeting up again? It makes sense with Little Wu because we're getting the meal that he's cooking, but... Interesting. Alright, where is Songza? Up there? Or is that, where this guy's going to be? Well, let's go up there, I guess. Goodness, I don't know how to get up there. Is that you? Kazuha, I don't know how to figure this out, so... Do your best. Oh, actually, this is quite simple. Never mind. Oh, they're all here. Hey, guys.
Huh? You're all here.
Thanks for meeting up. That's really helpful.
Reminiscing about old times. Thinking back to past events. We've been at it for years.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster. So
oh, wow.
We've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
Oh, that's really sweet.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes. I make artisan sail lanterns down by Larua Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
You sure can.
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
Do you think I actually have to go there, or can I just give her... I don't think I have plastrite in my inventory, though.
You know, I just realized. Mine's the only item that's been outright purchased. Yours are both handmade.
True, but your item was your dream as a child.
But yours is worth a lot more.
Worth and more is not what's important here. These things all played a big part in our childhood.
Exactly.
They show that we will never forget our promise.
Aww. What promise is that? Talk to the warehouse manager. Okay, this way. Think I can do... Nope, I can't look for chests in the air. Unfortunate. Let's move over onto... Hey, this goes again. Very tempting to kill these birds, but I will not do it. I love birds, and I have a pact. I will not kill them. If I can help it, at least. Still that way. While we're waiting for our stamina to regenerate. Oh? That seems quite close. Up there. Goodness, how are there so many in the city that I've never found? 82% exploration. Incredible. Oh, over there. Oops. Hopefully I'm not too far down. Greetings, warehouse manager.
Hey.
Hi, we're here to pick up the plastrite shards for Songza.
I think she mentioned it. Yes, here you are in the register. No problem.
Really anticipated what we were going to ask, didn't she?
The plastrite shards are over in that crate there. Please, help yourselves.
Thank you very much. I can talk to him again.
The plastrite shards are over in that crate there. Please, help yourselves.
And just get the same thing. That's alright. Just making sure we've heard everything. Wrong keys again, my goodness. Ooh, a whole bunch of them. Here's one.
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else.
This one.
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else.
There we go.
Like what Sungza was talking about. Let's head back.
Heading back indeed. Now we have to, we have to make up heights, and we have to make up even more height because we just fell. But in the meantime, anything down here? No, that's right.
Into the wind.
Ah, nighttime Larua music. The best. I need to avoid Catherine. Keep an eye out for Catherine. Where is she? I'm just wary. Now that we're getting back onto the main path. Alrighty. I think I should probably get upstairs. I could just climb the same way I did before, but we have the chance to take the stairs. I'd like to take the stairs. Hopefully they get us where we need to go, though. Tea Master, hello. I don't normally come this way, so there might be things for me to collect. Am I above you all? I'm above you all. Alright, be not afraid. It's an adventurer descending from above, but it is I, the one you expect.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This is the final step.
Sungza mounts the
there
shards on the lantern or something?
I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this.
This is so sweet.
No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
Oh, they're such nice people. The issue that was maybe brewing is completely done with because they're just so nice and respectful of their friend.
But if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well.
Aww.
And that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
You can count on us, and I won't press you on the things you once spoke of.
Thank you. We'll pass it on.
Because they made a promise, didn't they? And we don't know what that promise is. But we won't press.
Big G is lucky to have friends like you.
That's so nice.
We got everything we need. Let's go to Wangsheng Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
You know, I just realized.
Oh,
mine's the... But
it's the same dialogue as earlier. Never mind. Alrighty, take the keepsakes. That chest over there. Let's grab it really quick. It's this way? Probably just behind one of these shops, no? On top of the roof, maybe? Interesting little platform over here with nothing on it. That's quite suspicious. Hey, there's a dog following us. Cute. Where have you gone? Back here? Here? Alright, let's check the roof. Hey, there you are.
I'll keep this close.
Very nice. And I'm very tempted to look again, but let's move on. Way over here. Really? Oh, Wangsheng Hill. Haha. I didn't realize how far it was from the city when you're so zoomed in. Alrighty. Oh, and she's... Right. Never mind. We need to go to the domain. This is the better way to get there, isn't it? So... around the water so we don't start swimming. Mushroom! And chest. Ah. Hey! Right on our marker. That's fun. And everyone's here already. Sorry, we're late. Hope you weren't waiting long.
Oh, you're back already? Sooner than I expected.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
She can tell that Paimon can't keep a secret.
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
You're just very reliable. You tell the truth always.
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes, so I guess they knew the deal. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, the one thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect. Which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with.
Sounds terrifying, and I can't tell if you're serious anymore. I feel like she means to say it would have just been a hassle, so...
Guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
You're stricter than most. Terrifying.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Great question, Paimon.
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain.
Are we going to? Is that a concern?
And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur.
Where are we going?
All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories.
Is that something you can do?
So listen to everything I say. Let's go.
Paimon's scared.
Paimon, I'm sure it'll be fine.
But like Hu Tao says, we're already caught up in this. We better see it through to the end.
If you're really worried, you should like tie the end of my scarf around your wrist so that you don't get pulled off in a strange direction. That way we won't get separated. Teleport waypoint unlocked. Is there a dungeon? Ooh. Oh, I'm excited. It's a dungeon. They want us to have fire. Do you think we're going to get the Hu Tao trial? I'm not going to bring a fire character in, just in case we get the Hu Tao trial. And if we don't, I will leave immediately and bring a character in. There she is! Ooh. Oh, she looks so cool. I love her design. I love how I was watching this during the cutscene. The lines on her sleeves match up with the lines on her dress. It's so nice. Alright. What'd you do, Hu Tao? Got a spear. Oh, you have such fun animations.
What is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire.
Haywire. Fun.
So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
I want to read her talents, but I didn't want to interrupt her lines. Oh, the 77th director.
Churl, Billy Churl,
You're kidding me.
Silly Billy, Hilly Churl. Ooh.
That's the ghost song. That's hilarious. 77th director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. She took over the business at a rather young age. She sure did. Level 71. Staff of Homa is her staff. HP increases. Provides bonus attack based on HP. And when her HP is less than 50, the attack is increased, or attack bonus is increased by additional 1% of max HP. So 0.8 goes up to 1.8. Gotcha. Artifacts, no plus again. Wow. Constellation is at 3. Talents. She attacks people. Guide to the afterlife. Let's see. Increases her attack based on HP at the time of entering the state, but it cannot exceed 400%. My goodness. Converts attack damage to pyro damage. Okay, infusion. Charged attacks apply the Blood Blossom effect. Increases resistance to interruption. I love that. Blood Blossom takes pyro damage every 4 seconds. Elemental skill damage only 1 at a time. Refresh might only be okay. Okay. Spirit Soother. Look at the little ghost on there. What is this? Flutterby. When Guide to the Afterlife. What is wait? Oh, that's the that's when her state is changed. Okay, gotcha. When this ends, all allies will have their crit rate increased except for Hu Tao. Interesting. When her HP... Wait a second. This is going to stack, isn't it? When her HP is equal to or less than 50%, her pyro damage bonus is increased. So her attack bonus goes up by 1.8 and her pyro damage bonus is increased by 33. When she cooks a dish when she cooks a dish perfectly, she has an 18% chance to receive a suspicious dish of the same type. That is so funny. She's a bit of a chaotic cooker, is she? Okay, pyro damage, large AoE, regenerates HP. If HP is below or equal to 50% when the enemy is hit, both the damage and HP are Wow! So we've got 3 damage boosts that will stack when she's below 50%, is that right? Well, let's try this out, shall we? So... Oh! Ooh! Butterflies! She should have an- oh, it takes HP! I somehow missed that part. But that's fine. That's actually good. If she gets below 50%, we gotta line these up. Right here.
That pattern looks familiar.
The
From the right
sigil.
angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Watching sigil.
Like last time.
The same one outside Wangsheng. That was cool. Anything this way? Probably not. Alright, moving on. Door of Resurrection. Probably will be needing that. Okay. Hi, guys. Where's the sigil that these guys should get? She's got her pyro infusion, but where's the little butterfly symbol? Ooh, she does a lot of damage. Is she below 50% right now? No wonder she gets a lot of damage then. Let's see. Her talent. It says... Let's see. Increases attack, converts attack, charge. Oh, charge attacks. Thank you. Alright, you can come back. Nice. There we go. And then I don't even need to fight these little guys again, do I? Okay, I could do her ultimate, see what it looks like. Might as well, right? I don't want to go into that bubble. Ooh. It has a good range.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... how do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
I think it's normally pomp and circumstance.
That's not how people put it.
But that's fine. Let's actually do this.
The wind knows me.
Because that'll get rid of that guy's barrier, like, immediately. So that infusion of hers doesn't last a very long time at all, does it? But that's okay, that's okay. We will survive this, Hu Tao. Need to go that way. What about that little lantern thing, though? Alright, I'll take your word for it. Up we get... Ooh, things to burn? Things to burn.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things.
The little ghostie's stuck.
See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
Oh?
You talking to us?
We got a little ghosty. I need to be standing right on this. Yes, I do. There we go. Ooh. More ghosties? Oh no, we've got a hole in the wall. Gotcha. I'm guessing the little ghosty goes into a little lantern. Because we saw those lanterns. Are you alright? Are you going to be okay following us around, little guy? Let's go down here. Oh, okay. I was worried about her taking fall damage, but... yeah, here we go. There's one. Are you going to be happy in there, buddy? Do you want to live in that little lantern? Okay, I'm happy for you if you are. I need her to get her ultimate back to heal her. You know what? I'm going to heal her a little bit.
No, my sword!
Because she only needs to be below 50%. She doesn't need to be at like 20%, you know? Oh, I need a bunch. Oh, wait, is this... oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh, that's really funny. Same lantern. This is where I came from, no? Yes, great. Little ghosties! Hey, buddy! Hey, a chest. Delightful. I wonder what she would say when opening a chest. She's so unpredictable, I can't even guess. Something very chaotic, I feel, though. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy your time in the lanterns. Just clearing up the border between life and death. You know, normal funeral parlor things. All part of our services. Hello. Hey, guys. Oh, I don't want you to get any dendro spiky things out, so that would be unfortunate. Alright, let's just do... no, let's save this, actually. I think there'll be a second round. That was cool. The damage kept happening, so he just died without us even looking at him. Yes, here we go. Alright. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, let's do... wait. Do I need... if I do this...
Time to go!
I think it might increase her attack. Oh, I wasted it because they had shields still. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Let's do this.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Okay, good to know. She can't just get around their shields whenever she so desires. She actually has to get the shields done first. And then she can attack them as she would like. Like a normal person. Ooh, that did a lot of damage though. I think she's doing okay health-wise. She's below that 50%, but she's not dying, as far as I can tell. And She got a carrot. Very nutritious. Good for your eyesight. Hi, Ghosty. Anything up there? Anything down there? Here's our path. Breakable rocks? Nope. Anything up there? Okay, okay. Looking for chests. Oh, that's helpful. Did indeed look like we were just about to collide with the wall, so... Hot. Gotcha. Is this open? Not yet. This is the way we came from. This way it is. Very big domain in here. Where's our little ghost friend too? Big G.
But there aren't enough.
I'm sure there will be enough.
Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
I feel like when they were trying this trial out in beta testing or something, they realized that they needed to give people a hint as to where to go.
No, my soul!
There we go. Okay. Wait. There we go. Elemental reactions are really the way to go with the spiders, aren't they? Ooh, thank you for the lights. I appreciate that. Hello. You want me to be down there? You want me to be right here? I don't understand, so let's simply go down. Oh dear, we're in water. I don't like that. Don't drown, alright? That would be really, really sad. Hopefully we have the stamina. My goodness, can you imagine doing this trial at a low AR level and not having the stamina to make it through this swimming area? It'd stink. Though I suppose you could ice bridge. Probably for most of it. Gonna heal her just a little bit more. Because she's definitely below 50. Let's see. I just know she's going to be spending her health very soon. Speaking of which. Wow, we are very up ahead. Are you telling me we're going to have to swim all the way back? With whatever ghosty we find? Or did I just not find what I was supposed to find already? Oops. Well, no, because there's a door we're going to have to open, aren't we? Yep. Hopefully there's a shortcut back. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's that door we can open before. We have made it back already. That's very funny. Did Paimon say we have to look up or up ahead? Do I need to be climbing things? Looking for ghosts. Wait a minute.
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Oh, that's a little repetitive, isn't it? Let's put you over here. We did the other one last time. Are we going to be doing loops? Is this a looping thing? Elemental reaction, she said. Wrong way, Kaya. It really doesn't like me trying to switch when I'm too close to something, does it? Alright.
Freeze!
Ooh. Spider got stronger. That's really funny.
No, my soul!
There we go. Kaya will be alright. He's not too badly damaged. This is going to get you a little close to 50% though, so let's switch to him. Oh, how strange. Do you think I just need to do this a couple times? And then it will stop looping on me? Do you think I have to go all the way back around? I think I do. Alright, let's go all the way back around. We know that we can do that swim already. So I'm not too worried about stamina this time. Can you imagine though, if you had to ice bridge this swim? This must have been quite painful if you didn't have the stamina for it. My sincere condolences to anyone who did this trial at a low AR. Alrighty. Loop 2. Let's actually switch to... Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. And once that burns, we don't want to put it out on accident. Get her back to green. Just to keep things comfortable. Now, am I supposed to be doing something on these loops?
What into that is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
Because we're alive. This is the boundary between life and death. They're trying to send us back. I'm guessing it's third time's the charm.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
We'll be alright.
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Yep. Wait a second. But no, it resets. Oh my goodness, I've been so foolish. I have been a fool. Oh, I've already bungled this one too. I see what I need to do. Oh, that's clever. That's very clever. Here's... Ooh. Walk through a ghost. Here's my theory. My theory is that we pick up the little ghosty and then we bring it with us. And then when we get back through the loop, it'll be there again, but we'll still have one. That's my guess. And here I was thinking if I just did the loop a couple times, it would change, but I didn't realize, no. There is something I'm supposed to be doing. That's a really cool design, I'm not going to lie. Oh, I love time loops. Does this even count as a time loop? It's more of a time and space loop, wouldn't you say? Still, I enjoy it quite very much. And we're almost back. I wonder if we can even see the path that we took to get here. There's that, and then you swim through there, I guess. That's fun. Here we are. At least I got to hear the dialogue. I wonder if they'll say anything else. Probably not, right? Because she's already given us the hint.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Same thing again, I see.
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah.
If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Here we go. We've got the ghosty this time. I'm thinking about healing. I don't really need to be worrying about healing. Let us swim. And it doesn't feel as long as it did the first time I went through this path, because once you've experienced something one time, it doesn't seem as long the next few times. Anyways, let's go back to Hu Tao. We're going to need her for the barrier. There it is. We've got our little ghosty friend with us. Waiting, waiting. Oh, that's so cool. Her infusion infuses even her little sprint thing. That's pretty fun. I'm really worried that that little ghosty is going to disappear on us, so let's not even break these boxes this time. There we go. Oh wait, not quite there yet. Let's go as quickly as we can so we don't run out of them. I love that her theme is butterflies. There we go. Hey guys.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Are you sure?
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
Yay.
So you set us up?
We made it. Don't worry, Paimon.
Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
That was so cool. That was such a cool design for a puzzle.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
That's not a weird part.
What?
We'll be fine, Paimon. We have wing gliders. But Vega might be scared. She doesn't like heights, does she? It's fine. We're going to be Hu Tao this time. I'm sure she has no compunctions whatsoever. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, I got like really weak in the knees just watching that. I'm not even standing up. Just dropping that far is very nerve-wracking. And I've never done it before in the open world, so I wasn't sure if we'd be okay if we fell into water. Because, you know, in real life, at a certain point, you would not be okay falling into water no matter how high you were falling from. Other way around. If you were too high, you'd not be okay falling into water. But it seems like in the game, you can fall from any height, as long as it's into water. Oh my goodness. Made me a little queasy, I suppose is the word for it. That was fun though. We've at least confirmed that we'll be safe if we do that again.
Ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Well, there's a bunch of ghosts though. Let's get this treasure. Let's go talk to some ghosts. Hi, Nancy?
Are you clients? Apologies. This is just a little unexpected.
Clients? Do you work for the funeral parlor?
Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here.
is perfect. That would be so professional of a funeral parlor to have not only living employees, but dead ones in order to greet their dead clients. Who are you?
My name is Lan Si. I've been waiting for someone for a long time now. Exactly how long, I couldn't really say. Everyone says waiting is difficult. But walking, watching, talking to newcomers, and the old crowd, it helps to pass the time. I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass. It's all the same to me. Waiting's all I can do anyway. But if you too are looking for someone important to you, it's best not to keep waiting forever.
Oh dear. So do you work for the parlor or not? When you say clients, what kind of clients? Who do you work for?
Are you new here? What a coincidence, so am I.
I'm glad that he seems to be in a good mood.
I can't believe how nice the scenery is. I thought it'd be all pitch black and freezing cold with no sense of space or time. Here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions. It's fantastic. Perhaps I just set my expectations too low.
But at least this place delivered above and beyond then. I'm glad that everyone seems to be in a good mood at least. This guy's positively cheery. Hey guys.
By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean recently?
That guy? I remember him saying it was time for him to move on.
Good for him. I wonder where he's off to next.
If you're curious, why don't we go and see for ourselves?
Some other time, perhaps. I'd like to stay here for a while.
Yeah. These guys seem to be in very good moods, very good mentalities. As she said, there aren't many vengeful spirits.
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
Wait, that's so cute. It's all of them as kids.
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, then everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Wu, you start.
All right, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could enjoy you and chili chicken every day!
And then he does. He's at least a chef at that restaurant. I wouldn't be surprised if he was the owner as well.
That's your wish?
Hey, be nice.
If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
I'm glad it seems like all these kids have fulfilled their own wishes.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
These kids are adorable.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
Yeah! That way we don't need to go to Larua Harbor to release Xiao lanterns.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
Me?
Aww.
They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
Well, at least Mung and Big G are both right here.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern rite the five of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up.
And they've all achieved what they sent out to achieve. That's so cute.
Have all those wishes really come true?
They've come true. We can prove it to you.
We asked each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Songza makes great shell lanterns.
Really? Wow.
Aww. But they never left you behind. They've kept you in their thoughts this whole time.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other. Anyway, time to release this lantern.
Aw, they're gonna do it together.
Hey, take a hint.
Oh, excuse me?
Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Naturally. I can... Okay, probably... Oh, there's the lantern.
Wow. There are even the names of all 5 of us on it. Amazing. Oh, didn't you just say that you release lanterns every year? Do you plan to add more names over the years? Like Little Wu's kids and Mumu's wife?
Actually, I have some good news. Mumu's soon to be a father.
Aww.
He's been talking about nothing else recently. He's excited and nervous at the same time.
I wonder if such a goofball will make a good father.
No. You'd be surprised how sharp-witted he is now. Let me tell you.
That is adorable. That's really sweet, actually. That's... oh my goodness. Are you singing this, Hu Tao?
Take the hint? Really? All of us? You're the one who needs to learn how to read the room!
Don't you need to guard the border? Your scope of work is nothing like I imagined.
Monks already crossed the border. That's the only way to send Big G off. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was, once upon a time, more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor. During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living.
Yeah, you can definitely see how funerary rites would be very important in this world.
Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established.
Particularly in the past.
As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter. But slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead.
Oh?
By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance.
So wait, if they stirred the remnants of the defeated gods happened in the Archon War, so the stirring must have happened after the Archon War. Should we assume that this happened approximately 500 years ago? Did this happen 500 years ago, Hu Tao?
It took a long time. Longer than you'd think to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today. Neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me.
Those were some very interesting flashes. Can you reveal a bit more?
Not a chance. Curiosity can be perilous, you know. Don't forget my warning. The less you know, the better.
Are you sure? Are you sure? With the adventures that we've been having, are you sure?
What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just that. A funeral parlor. Nothing more to it.
Maybe it's for the better, and won't disagree. It's time to go back. Maybe it's for the better.
We live in peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begins and all goes to rest.
What kind of place is that?
A staircase.
I just mean where we first bumped into each other.
Never
I
mind.
come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
You just speak in such a mysterious way. It's quite delightful, actually. I love the things that she says. What a fun character. Just an absolute delight of a character. Wow. Very pretty in here. Where's the exit? There it is. And back to the land of the living, I suppose. Land of the living is loading. There we go. Over here. Running. Oh, our chest up there. Probably a little ways up. Wuwang Hill is deceptively steep. Hey, I have fought bounties right here before. This is where I got my first 10k.
Everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
Giving him a polite little warning there, are we?
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me.
I'm surprised that we didn't leave him inside the border. Wouldn't that be a great way for him to cross over?
Now that I know that my friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother them.
Or maybe we just showed him how to get there and now he knows how to get there?
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true too.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
Excuse me? Excuse me, why?
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
She's fantastic.
Last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
Rest well, Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Oh, yeah, what was theirs?
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
All right. I'll remember you all.
Wow.
Goodbye.
There he goes.
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
Give it some time.
So, what was the wish you two made? We didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
Well, after each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the lantern rite together. That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest, they all had a chance to fulfill their wishes. Mine, however, will remain just a dream.
Oh, cheer up. You still have a lot ahead of you.
That's right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day.
Yeah, you'll all be the same in the end. You'll all be in the same place in the end. I see. What an interesting way of comforting someone.
So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife. Isn't that great?
Thank you?
She really is just like this, isn't she?
Either
Delightful.
way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wangsheng Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Unpaid leave. What a treat. But at least he's very healthily processing his emotions.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
You promised that you'll help us in our search.
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
At least we confirmed that he's likely not dead. But we kind of knew that already.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
I love that Paimon is getting really annoyed on our behalf, you know?
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either.
Well, thank you for your efforts.
I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
Please do.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm sure if we pay her a lot of Mora, she will then mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Can you do that?
Oh, stop saying creepy stuff.
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated.
Indeed it does. I appreciate it, Hu Tao. Know this. I appreciate you. Seems like you really like your job, and it seems like being a funeral home director really suits you.
I have my reasons.
You have more reasons beyond what we've already seen?
Reasons?
Please do tell.
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living.
Wow, she's actually telling us.
But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once.
Oh, curious.
This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
I wonder how one becomes the director. Is it a lineage thing? Is it a hiring process? Okay. She thinks it's the right decision and it will leave her with a sense of contentment that will ensure she passes on peacefully. Good for you, Hu Tao. Oh, Mung, you're still here!
Since I don't plan to ever come back here, I'd like to make the most of this opportunity and stay a bit longer.
We've already cleared out the evil water, so take all the time you need.
The director's right. Perhaps some time away will do me good. A new life awaits me.
Good luck with that, Mong. I hope you find some peace swiftly. Alright, yeah, we cleared out the evil water here. He will be safe as he gazes off into the distance. We need to go talk to Conch Guy. I guess we're done talking to Hu Tao? She kind of just left, but the quest ended, so I don't think we would find her if we went to the parlor anyways. It would be really funny if she was in fact waiting outside the parlor and just ended up staying there for months on end because we never checked. And by it would be really funny, I mean I am absolutely not going to check just in case that is a possibility. Let's get this chest. Hello.
I'll keep this close.
Great, so we can clear this one at least. Yay, cleaning up the countryside a little bit. Now I would like to go to Inazuma because I have remembered Conch Guy. We need to go talk to Conch Guy, and that will be the last thing that we do. And I think next time, actually perfect timing for us to come back to Inazuma, because I think next time will be world quests again, back in Inazuma and all. I want to get cracking on some of those other islands. I'm really curious to see if I can do anything about my favorite island of them all, Seirai Island, I believe it was. Because I would like to see if I can get, what would it be? What was it? Was it a teleporter and or an electroculus that is on those rocks way up in the air? There has to be some way to get up there. So, I know that island, and I know Watatsumi Island. Somewhere there's that girl on the beach. Oh, hello. With the, oops. Got a little electrocuted. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. The girl on the beach with that skeleton that I definitely want to find and talk to. We looked for her once, but I couldn't find her, so next time we will look for her again. How is everybody? You're a little hurt. Alright, so those are some of my vague goals. We're just going to keep exploring, I think, next time is basically what it distills down to. Takashi, I would like to open a chest, please. Here you go. Thanks.
I'll keep
Darn
this
it.
close.
Oh! No, wait, we got it! Whatever this is, we got it! What is that? A diagram. Where does one put a diagram? Can I open this now? No. A diagram. Is that forgery or is that crafting? Well, let's pop over to the city, shall we? Might as well, no? Forgery is behind us already, isn't it? But let's go over to crafting. Since we're here. It's not here. I think I need to make a teleporter though. I do. So let's make one. I need this for Crab Island. Thank you kindly. And let's turn right around and go down to the blacksmithery. I believe it's all the way down, right? Jump off this fence. And you should be over there. Yes, now. What was it that I just remembered that I said that we should do? Oh, I said that we should do some Inazuma dailies, but unfortunately... Ooh. Ooh. I can steal these guys' iron. Thank you. Unfortunately, this video is already quite long. Hajime, can you read this diagram? What have I found? Hamayumi. Hamayumi, can I make you? I can actually. And look, I can make this one too now. That's good. Elemental skill damage. That's nice. Ooh, elemental mastery and attack. Can be triggered even when the character's not on the field. After an elemental skill hits an opponent. That's cool. And, oh, it's a bow! Attack and attack increases normal attack damage and charge attack damage. When the equipped character's energy reaches 100%, this effect is increased by 100%. That's really cool. So if you just keep them at 100% energy... Interesting. I'm not going to make these just yet because I don't know what characters they would be good for. And I don't want to use up the materials unless I'm absolutely going to put them on someone immediately. Now, I noticed that I could make another Iron Sting, which is something we were considering. For Kazuha, because I do believe Kazuha He's on a 3-star? I think he's on the old Harbinger of Dawn that we got way back at the beginning of the game. But everyone else is also using my 4-star swords. I wonder, what kind of wishes do I have? Can I do a wish? Standard, maybe? Oh, I've got 1. What are the odds, do you think, I'll get a sacrificial sword? 0, apparently. Ah, one of those guys. Alright, that's fine. Look at that, 3,600, that's fun. From doing all these story quests all of a sudden. Hey, we got an achievement. Thank you, come again. Obtain the grand prize from Takashi's chest. Yay. Delightful. Ooh. Activate 10 tunes in the Serenity Pot using the Euphonium Unbound Furnishing Series for It's Yesterday once more. That sounds fun. Okay, but I guess we'll wrap up here. Let's go put ourselves at this statue, just to catch any lingering hurt that needs to be healed. Let's switch our device around. Oh, someone was hurt! It's Kazuha, I knew it. Somebody was hurt. Switch that around. Look at that beautiful sunset. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's do this. We're going to take a quick peek at our quest log. Okay, none of these look particularly interesting actually, so I'm okay with not doing our dailies today. Look at Celestia. Wow, this is gorgeous. So we're going to wrap up here. I'm just gonna watch the sunset. You're welcome to watch it with me. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I had a grand old time getting to know Hu Tao. What a fun character. I haven't had such a delightful time getting to know someone in quite a while. Child and Zhongli don't count because we already knew them, you see. But Hu Tao I had never met before, so that was really cool. Next time, as mentioned, I don't know if it'll be more story quests. I'm not planning to do more story quests at this time. It'll probably be a world quest or 2, and then we'll start heading back towards Inazuma story quests, such as the Raiden Shoguns. Vague outline there, we might not stick to it, but we might. So, those are just my current thoughts. That all being said, our sunset being mostly done with, again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye now!